Howdy! I can't believe I just said howdy. Hey everyone. In my kitchen, I'm baking a cake for the staff at work tomorrow. Not because of any other reason, but because I want to. So I'm waiting for the first cake. I've got a lot of staff in my office. So I'm waiting for the first cake to cook. Then I'm going to start the second cake. So I just thought I'd jump on. Again, no idea what I want to talk about. Can't even remember my last video. Still having internet issues. YOLO. Okay, so I successfully finished my week of being off social media. It was great. And would you believe, down to the wire, it was like 8:55 and I was jumping on at 9 o'clock. Where I was located, because we went away for a long weekend, where I was actually located was out in the sticks. I had no fucking service. So for like an hour, I'm trying to update my feed and like see all these notifications. Nothing happened. So it was a bit deflating. Anyway, never mind. I found the week to be not as productive as I would like it to be. I focused a little bit too much on just not doing anything and not really taking in and achieving what I wanted to achieve. So I felt very isolated within that week, especially when you're out and you're sitting to lunch or dinner with friends and everyone's got their phone in their hands, but me. So I was kind of feeling a little bit of FOMO, I guess, fear of missing out. Yeah, I guess that's where I'm at. So I like the idea of limiting social media and only jumping on, watching these notifications come through now. For a chat that I'm on. So I will certainly be limiting my social media, and I like the idea of turning off my notifications because I feel like I'm a lot more productive during the day. I find that I keep checking my notifications to see if certain people have, liked it or whatever. Anyway, so here I am making a cake, and I just watched a really amazing video. So I'm not on any, I haven't been on any dates, I don't have any lined up, and I'm not on any like dating apps either. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm currently still single. I decided to honor myself and not allow someone to make me feel like shit. So it was a very casual guy that I was dating. Not even dating, we just caught up a few times. So it kind of didn't really pan out the way I'd liked it to. However, he's not in the right headspace. He's got a lot going on in his head, just broke up with his ex. And I certainly don't want to get involved in any of that. I don't want anyone that's got emotional baggage. So, it was fun, and, I'll definitely, remember it as a good time, and I wanted to keep it that way and remember it as, because currently I feel my phone's going flat. What the fuck? Currently I feel like he's ghosting me a little bit, but I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And I don't even want to even think about it too much more. So I was watching this. I think I've got chocolate on me from the last. So it's a Too Easy chocolate cake in the Thermomix. And I have cocoa all over my top. My top is dirty with cocoa. Anyway, so I watched this amazing video on Netflix by Brené Brown, Brenae Brown. do yourself a favor and watch her video on vulnerability and courage and stepping into your power. It was absolutely game changer. So yeah, I watched that yesterday and I came to the conclusion that I was vulnerable with this guy. And then, you know, I appreciate the fact that, you know, sometimes when you're vulnerable and you're courageous, things and shit doesn't always work out. And that's going to happen. But it's about getting into the arena, giving it a fucking red hot go. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it's great. If you learn something from it, fantastic. So I'm trying to take that approach. My cake's smelling really good now. Yum. Let me check it. She good. So good. Anyway, so I'm taking that approach now, and I was watching, I actually went to see my friend who does meditation yesterday. She facilitates meditation, but we're quite good friends, so I went and saw her for a cup of tea, and we spoke about a couple of things, and I feel much better in my head than I did last week. I just needed someone to pull me out and shake me and go, hey, you know, you whatever you're thinking is fucking crazy, and this guy's a dickhead if he doesn't want to, like, hold on to you with both hands. And I was like, hey, you're fucking right. Like, I'm a catch. Anyway, so I've got a lot of lovely qualities. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But I do have a lot of lovely qualities, in which case I don't want to get caught up with someone who's emotionally still involved with someone else. So I'm very proud of myself that I made a really good call. And at the moment, I'm kind of reassessing what I'm doing. I'm trying not to be frivolous with my money. I really want to start getting healthy and feeling good about myself with the pure and simple fact of feeling good and feeling confident and gaining my confidence back. So I'm doing a lot of research. I'm trying to watch a lot of inspirational videos about confidence and how to get it back. Core confidence as well. So Matthew Hussey does a really good live video about core confidence. And apparently, this is what I learned from today's video, was guys don't like boring girls. It's currently that boring girl is me, because I do nothing else but come home and eat dinner and watch Netflix. That is fucking boring. I get it. So I think the universe is sending me like really subtle signals to say, hey, you got to get out there. So the only way I'm going to get out there is if I do courageous things and I do things alone that I never thought I would. So this is my next thing, is reassessing how much money I have on a monthly basis and rediverting that to something else. So I don't necessarily want to go and do Pilates with a bunch of women, because how the fuck am I going to meet someone doing that, right? So I want to choose a gym that's around the corner from me. It's convenient from work. It's not expensive, that does classes. So I'm currently researching. I am being somewhat procrastinating on this topic, because in the past when I've joined a gym, I fucking haven't gone, and I'm paying this membership and I'm stuck and I'm locked into this membership. So I'm gonna ask the universe for some help and try and manifest the right gym for me. Wish me luck. I also feel like I want to get back to playing volleyball. I was very good at playing volleyball, and I really enjoyed it. It was additional cardio for me that was free because I really enjoyed it. So it's winter, it makes it really hard. The centre that I used to play at, I don't particularly want to go to again because of certain people that are there. So I've just got to find something new, find a new hobby. I'm certainly up for any free events that are happening in the city that I live in. And I'm going to be using Facebook to my advantage in respect of people marketing free shit. Whether it's health and wellness or free entry into like a cheese festival or Mind Body Psychic Expo, something like that. Something that doesn't cost me money and I want to prove to myself that I can still go out and meet someone and be around people. That's not my objective. My objective is not to go out to meet someone, but my objective is to get out of the house and find some hobbies and some interests and actually be around people, because you just never know what may happen. No pressure. I'm actually at a point where I don't really want to get involved with anyone right now. And people go, oh, that's when you meet someone. Oh my God. I'm not interested. So that guy that I was seeing, he's still in my mind, don't get me wrong. But I am not ready. I'm not interested in that. Maybe something casual, who knows? But I just think emotionally I'm too volatile and too, I don't want to get attached to someone who's going to just treat me like shit and be like, oh, I'm still thinking about my ex. That's great. You should have told me that fucking 5 weeks ago when we slept together. Anyway, it's a whole nother fucking kettle of fish. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I thought I'd just jump on, do a little video. Hopefully you guys get something out of it. Please do yourself a favor. There are 2 particular things on Netflix that I would highly recommend you watch. The first one is Brené Brown. If you type in Brené Brown, she'll come up. It's her doing a talk, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's about courage and doing things that you necessarily don't want to do, that's out of your comfort zone, in order to make you grow. So this is my thing at the moment. I want to do things that are courageous and outside of my comfort zone. Like, I want to go to a pub and see a hot guy and walk up to him and be like, hi, how are you? What are you here for? My name's Vanessa, it's nice to meet you. Are you single? If you're single, I'd love to catch up with you for a drink. Not then and there, but for another occasion. So that's what I'm gonna do. And any events and stuff I get invited to, like housewarming parties or anything like that, I will be there. So this is my new thing, is I'm saying yes, providing that it doesn't cost me a lot of money, and providing I get out and amongst people in general and just in the public. So some sort of a fitness would be really good for me, and free events. So that's where I'm at. And I feel like through doing all of this stuff, it'll allow me to gain a bit of confidence to really truly believe that I don't need someone in my life to be completely happy. Because if you're going to be happy, it's got to start from within. It's got to start from your mind. You have to be happy within yourself before you can give yourself to someone else. It should just be an addition to your life for someone to come along rather than a completion. So this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm searching for. I'm searching for this feeling of confidence and this feeling of wholeness, rather than allowing or expecting external and other people to create my happiness. I want to start it from within. So, certainly, not going to be so extreme and be like, no, I'm never drinking again. Everything's in moderation. So the second video on Netflix that I think everyone should watch is called Heal. There's a theory that if you are holding on to emotional trauma and emotional grief, for example, or anger or sadness, it can manifest into physical symptoms within your body, and that's your body's way of physically giving you a response to let you know that something's not right and you haven't dealt with something. So, for example, sometimes, there are people that are always sick, really healthy, go to the gym, work out, don't eat crappy food, but yet they're still sick and unwell, feeling run down, always have tonsillitis, headaches, you name it, like backaches, all this sort of stuff. So there's this theory that yes, so if you're holding on to something, for example, people with IBS, there's a theory that says that you're holding on to something or an emotion, whether it be anger, sadness, whatever, you're holding on to something and you're struggling to let it go. If you have tonsillitis all the time, you're not speaking your truth, They're just a couple of examples. Inner ear infections, that can be a real common one. You're not listening to what is being said to you. anything to do with the mouth is you're not saying what it is that you need to say. So you're not speaking up. You know, anything, problems with your eyes, they say that you're not really taking a look. You're not really looking. You're not searching, or, you know, there's so many theories. So this particular Netflix series called Heal, just type in Heal. I just stumbled across it, and it talks about how the mind and the body are connected and how people have overcome really bad illnesses from healing their body with their mind. And I'm talking a guy who was in a wheelchair healed, and he is walking. You are welcome. I hope that you get something out of my videos today, and it's so lovely to jump on again and see you all. And remember to love yourself more. Bye.